Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I am John P. And on today's episode of Geek Beat, we got a 2-for-1.
The Yard Master from Elite Screens and the Samson Expedition Express. Welcome to Geek Beat. This episode of Geek Beat TV is brought to you by Carbonite. All right, guys, so we've been pimping a meetup here in Dallas for a little while.
We are having, all here.
Yep, over there. Say hi, everyone. This is the applause button.
Yeah, yeehaw. That was a little lame, but that's okay.
That was a little
Not
lame.
everybody's
Thanks,
here yet.
guys. So we actually set up this movie in a park so that we could test these two products. The Elite Screens Yard Master. This is a 120-inch screen. We decided that instead of setting this stuff up in the studio and doing a boring old review like we normally do.
They're always boring?
They're always boring,
yeah.
Especially if you do them, John.
I know. Terribly boring.
That we'd take them out here to the park because this is an outdoor screen and we'd figure, why not test it outdoors?
This is its natural environment.
Right.
So this particular screen, as Callie mentioned, is 120 inches. So it's basically a 10-foot diagonal screen.
But they go bigger.
Believe it or not, this is the second to the smallest.
I know, that's ridiculous.
They have them that are twice as big, which would be like 3 or 4 times the total area. You'd need one heck of a projector to light that screen up.
And what I find really interesting is it fits all in this little bag right here.
That's true, the entire thing. So what happens is there is a frame that goes around the outside of it. There's kind of a little illustration.
Are you showing them the manual?
It's an illustration.
Geeks don't read the manuals.
So there's a frame that goes around it, and it's made up of aluminum tubes, and the tubes literally go in these elastic bands. So the tubes are just lining up all the way. And then
they fold it over.
Yeah, it folds over.
And you have a carrying case.
Carry it. Now,
it's fantastic.
That's right. They also include these little stakes and ropes and things.
Oh, so if we need to put it like just on the
we could go out there in the grass.
That's cool.
And if there was wind, you stake it down at no problem up to 20 miles an hour.
Nice.
Now,
and it only took you like
10 minutes.
10 minutes to set up?
Also, the screen, the entire screen folds up into this little bag.
Oh, that's the screens.
The screen
I missed
goes
that.
in this,
okay.
And then you can stick this one right in this bag.
Oh, and then fold it up.
The whole entire screen goes in this.
That is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? The price. It's $200.
I know, $199.
Like on Amazon, it's $200 for a 10-foot screen. Okay.
So if you want to take it out by the pool or a movie in the park or whatever, you can do that easily.
And they say they are waterproof. Like we could be outside in the rain.
Actually, it is raining.
We could go put it in the pool. Not a problem.
Nice. Now, one thing that we did notice, because it folds up so small, there are some creases that you can see. We assume you can just steam those right out or iron them on a light iron.
Yeah, we just pulled it out of a bag, threw it up here, bingo, bango.
Yeah.
It still looks good, but
it still looks good. Actually, most of these that you're seeing up close, they could not see from back there while watching.
That's right. Also, this screen material, it's like a nylon, yeah, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
No, it's not actually.
It's got like a special reflective nylon material woven into the fabric. But this part right here, the black part that goes around the border and around the back, is kind of a stretchy material.
Oh, nice.
So you build the frame and then you slide this over it and it stretches to fit the frame. It's very nice. Now come around here on the back, Ken, and let's show them how it connects, because back here it has little straps. So once you get the top, you slide it down over the top, and then this piece right here, you see these, you just simply, and we ran the cable through there because we wanted to keep it from hanging down. You just stick it through the loop.
You're doing that one-handed, John. Nice.
One-handed even. Crank down and Velcro, and you'll see along the bottom here, it keeps it nice and tight. So that's how it's put together. You can take the whole thing apart in under 10 minutes. Now let's talk about the audio.
Actually, before we talk about the audio, let's break to thank our sponsor for today.
Hey, Callie.
Hey, John.
You know, right now, while we're at the park, the other of us are here at the studio.
We're doubled.
And some other criminals could be breaking into here.
What?
Destroying our laptops.
No!
And ruining our computer system.
Everything I have is on that computer system.
It's okay, don't worry. It's backed up on Carbonite.
Phew.
Did you know that for $229, we can back up the whole office's worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. And for personal use, it's even less.
$59.
Oh. All you have to do is go to carbonite.com, use offer code GeekBeat. You're going to get a free trial and 2 months free if you buy. You don't even have to use a credit card to sign up.
That's right.
It's awesome.
So don't be out in the park watching movies while people are destroying your stuff without peace of mind.
That's what happens when you go to parks.
It's okay if people destroy your stuff.
It's all right.
All right, so we'll talk about the audio, but first let me set it up with how we're doing this, okay? I've got a MacBook Air, and on our MacBook Air we've got a bunch of movies. So the MacBook Air is good for hours and hours, as we know. It doesn't have to be plugged in since we're in the park. We are connecting via an HDMI cable to a little Epson projector. Now this projector is an older model. It's a DLP model. It's not an LED model. So this one, we learned the hard way, uses about 200 watts. So we can't just find easily a portable battery that we could power this off of. But if you were going to get a projector, I'd say get an LED one and make sure you get one that uses very little power, but still puts out a lot of lumens so that you could bring a battery with you. But at this park, they happen to have a 110 outlet over there, so you can see we have the projector plugged in. This is the only thing that's getting power here. Everything else is running on battery. Now, having said that...
Even the projector screen?
Even the projector screen is running on battery. Smart ass. Okay, so we've got the video going through HDMI into there, but the audio, now this is the cool part. We're going to these Samson Expedition Express speakers. Callie will model them for you.
I'll do my Vanna White, my best Vanna White. So these actually, we did cheat a little bit and pull them out in studio, plugged them, hooked them up and started playing with them, fell in love with them in the studio, and we've already fallen in love with them out here. They are $199.
Each one is $199.
Each one is $199.
We have a pair.
And so you can daisy chain how many?
Well, I mean, theoretically, you could go as many as
Bluetooth,
you want.
yeah.
So here's what we're doing. There are 3 different inputs here. Okay, you've got a mic input, so we could actually be using these as a PA system while we're playing music and things like that. You've got so you got mic, you got instrument. You've also got an iPod or Bluetooth connection. Now notice the little light's blue.
Yep.
We are connected to this speaker via Bluetooth with our MacBook Air. So our MacBook is sending the sound here, then we're using this output jack going down this cable to the other one over there to the input jack, and bingo, we've got 2 speakers.
That's fantastic.
Now,
okay, so also,
you might wonder,
what
were you going to say?
I want to mention these stands real quick before we move on.
Ahead.
So these are the Pile Pro stands that we're using. These are like $77 for 2 of them with a carrying case.
It's useful.
We use these for everything.
These little speakers do have a standard port on the bottom so that you can use speaker stands, and that way we keep them up at like listening level. Okay. Now, you might say, well, that's great, they're portable, they have batteries, they'll last for hours, they have Bluetooth, but how do they actually sound? Okay? Well, let's take a listen here real quick.
I'd say that's pretty loud. Yeah. I'm impressed.
Well, we're only running that at about 50% power. And that's coming out of the MacBook.
Right.
Those things have the power, the volume set to about 75%. So really, we could be very obnoxious in the park here.
But there are some other people here in the park, so we decided to tone it down just a little bit.
Well, just until they go to sleep.
Right.
Then we're going to crank it up.
Exactly.
To 11.
Funny.
All right. So
well, that is it.
What do you think? You want to give them a rating? What's the rating? What do you think about the screen?
Well, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
What rating are we going with? Because I have them. And then
what do you think about the speakers?
2 thumbs up, for sure.
The speakers go to 11. Both of these products are getting a Geek Beat Editor's Choice Award.
Absolutely.
It's a 2-for-1, like we told you folks. Thanks for chiming in.
Thank you guys, and be sure to give us 2 thumbs up at youtube.com/GeekBeatTV if you got them. I screwed up my line.
That's okay.
Give us a thumbs up too if you got them. Oh,
we'll
so
see
disappointed.
You later, guys. We got to watch a movie now. Bye.
Yeah, these guys are anxious.